Believe in yourself. In the past, I often compared myself to others, asking myself foolish questions. Why are they so talented? Why can't I be as successful as them? Why can't I do what they do? I got stuck in those endless questions, constantly measuring myself against others and forcing myself into their molds. In doing so, I forgot about my own life. Looking back now, I realize how foolish that was. I regret wasting precious time chasing someone else's shadow, spinning in their rhythm, squeezing myself into a narrow box, while letting the beauty of life slip through my fingers. Today, I no longer carry those silly questions. I've begun to recognize my own worth, to confidently embrace who I am, and to live each day with meaning and joy. I know many young people today still compare themselves with others, those who seem more talented, more successful. And then they fall into feelings of inferiority, shame, and self-doubt. They struggle to imitate others, thinking that copying someone's brilliance will make them shine, too. But the more they force themselves to become someone else, the more exhausted, miserable, and lost they become. Because no one can ever succeed by being a copy of another person. True success only comes when you use your own strengths, believe in yourself, and express your uniqueness. As the philosopher William James once wrote, "Compared to what we ought to be, we are only half awake. We are making use of only a small part of our physical and mental resources." Every individual has reservoirs of power which they habitually fail to use. Each of us has unique talents and strengths. The most important task is to discover who we are, unlock the potential hidden inside us, and use it. Only then can we achieve the impossible, go beyond our limits, and shine like a star. To prove this, let's look at the stories of some of the world's most famous people. Dale Carnegie once wasted a year compiling speeches from others into a messy manuscript. Nobody cared. But when he finally wrote from his own experience, his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, became one of the best sellers of all time. He reminded himself, "You must be Dale Carnegie, with all your flaws and limitations. You cannot be anyone else." Charlie Chaplin was once told to imitate another comedian. The result was awful. Only when he embraced his own unique style did he capture the hearts of audiences worldwide. Will Rogers performed rope tricks for years without recognition. But when he discovered his gift for witty humor, he became a beloved star. Mary Margaret McBride failed when she tried to copy an Irish comedian on the radio. But when she spoke as her true self, a simple farm girl from Missouri, she became one of New York's most popular radio hosts. Gene Autry was mocked when he tried to hide his Texas accent and dress like a New Yorker. But when he sang cowboy ballads in his true voice, he became the world's most famous singing cowboy. What made these people great was not imitation, but authenticity. They succeeded because they embraced their true selves. So, close your eyes for a moment. Think about who you really are. It may take time to find the answer, but once you do, trust it. Show the world your true colors. Release the treasures hidden inside you. That's when happiness and extraordinary achievements will come. Remember this. Each of us is unique, carrying a different shade and flavor that enriches this life. You and I have different talents. Sometimes, we don't even know what they are until we dare to try. Success has its own timing. Have you ever wondered, why are others already successful while I'm still standing still, even though I try so hard? Don't despair. Don't envy others. Each of us blooms in our own time zone. Some graduate at 22 and find a good job immediately. Others need 5 years. Some become CEOs at 25 but die at 50. Others only reach CEO at 50 and live until 90. Obama retired at 55. Trump became president at 70. Abraham Lincoln failed in 8 elections before becoming president at 51. We are all running different races, in different time zones. Like stars, we are waiting for our moment to shine. So breathe deeply, smile with optimism, explore your soul, Show your uniqueness. Don't chase anyone else. Just keep running your own race with patience and courage. Sooner or later, you will reach your destination. And when you do, it will be your victory.
3 short inspirational stories to help you believe in yourself and appreciate who you are. The 3 short stories below can strengthen your trust in yourself and remind you that you are unique. Believing in yourself is the driving force that helps us move forward toward our goals with courage. Life's journey is not always smooth sailing. There will be times when we feel disappointed, lost, and doubtful about our own worth. These 3 stories will encourage you to recognize your value and embrace the special qualities that make you who you are. Story 1. The $20 bill. A famous speaker began his seminar by holding up a $20 bill. 200 people were sitting in the audience, ready to listen to him. He asked, "Who wants this $20 bill?" All 200 hands went up. He continued, "I will give this $20 bill to one of you, but first, let me do this." He crumpled the bill tightly in his hand. Then he asked again, "Now, who still wants it?" All the hands stayed raised. "Well then, what if I do this?" he said, dropping the bill to the ground and stomping on it with his shoe. He picked it up again and showed it to the crowd. The bill was dirty and wrinkled. "Now, who still wants it?" Again, all the hands remained raised. The speaker smiled. "My friends, I have just shown you a very important lesson. No matter what I did to the money, you still wanted it because its value did not decrease. It's still worth $20. The same is true for you. No matter what happens to you, no matter how life may crush or dirty you never lose your value." Reflection. Many times in life, hardships may crumple us, grind us into the dirt, and make us feel worthless. You may have made mistakes you cannot undo. You may feel broken or useless. But nothing that happens, past or future, can take away your value. You are special. Never forget that. Story 2. The carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean. A young woman went back to her hometown to visit her mother. She poured out her struggles, saying she didn't know how to go on and just wanted to give up. Every time she solved one problem, a new one appeared. She was exhausted. Her mother took her into the kitchen. She filled 3 pots with water and set them to boil. Into the first pot she placed carrots. Into the second, eggs. Into the third, ground coffee beans. She let them boil in silence. After about 20 minutes, she turned off the stove. She placed the carrots in a bowl, the eggs in another, and poured the coffee into a cup. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me, what do you see?" "Carrots, eggs, and coffee," the young woman replied. The mother told her to touch the carrots. They were soft. She asked her to break an egg. The shell cracked, revealing a hardened inside. Finally, she invited her to sip the coffee. The young woman smiled at its rich aroma and taste. "But what does it mean, mother?" she asked. Her mother explained, "Each of these faced the same adversity, boiling water. But each reacted differently. The carrot, once hard, became soft and weak. The egg, once fragile with a liquid inside, became firm and strong. But the coffee, it changed the water itself, releasing its fragrance and flavor." Then she asked, "When adversity knocks on your door, how will you respond? Will you be like the carrot, the egg, or the coffee bean?" Reflection. Who are you? Are you the carrot that seems strong but when faced with pain becomes weak and loses strength? Are you the egg that starts with a tender heart but grows hardened through hardship? Or are you the coffee bean that transforms adversity into something beautiful, spreading fragrance and strength? Life will always bring challenges. What makes the difference is your attitude and how you choose to respond. Story 3. The cracked pot. In a small village in China, a water bearer carried 2 large pots hung on either end of a pole across his shoulders. One of the pots had a crack, while the other was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water. The cracked pot, however, only reached the house half full. For 2 years, this went on every day. The water bearer only brought back 1.5 pots of water. Of course, the perfect pot was proud of its accomplishment, but the cracked pot was ashamed of its flaw and miserable because it could only do half of what it was supposed to do. After 2 years of self-blame, the cracked pot finally spoke to the water bearer by the stream. "I am ashamed of myself. This crack on my side leaks water all along the way back to your house. I am a failure." The water bearer smiled and said, "Did you notice that flowers only grow on your side of the path, but not on the other side? That's because I always knew about your flaw, so I planted flower seeds along your side, and every day as we walked back, you watered them. For 2 years I've been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate my home. Without you being just the way you are, there would not be this beauty." Reflection. In life, no one and nothing is perfectly flawless, but imperfection has its own unique beauty. Instead of focusing on shortcomings, we must learn to see the value in what seems incomplete, including in ourselves. On your journey to self-love, may you always cherish your own unique imperfections, because they are what make you truly special. Thank you so much for watching this video on Soul Stories World. We hope these stories inspired you to believe in yourself, embrace your uniqueness, and appreciate your journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories every week. Your support means the world to us.